All right, yeah. So I know the stir has been going around for a little while now about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. And me personally, I honestly don't give a damn what they do. I think if they're gonna be together, they're gonna be together. Me personally, I think this is a good thing. And why do I think it's a good thing? Well, let's be honest. Megan Thee Stallion has her reputation. I'm not a big fan of her music. I don't like the image she puts out there on black women. But I have to give her credit where credit is due. She is a college graduate. She is a fit woman. She is beautiful. She's not unattractive. And she did not show up at Klay Thompson's doorstep with a bunch of kids. Like, I'm just going to be completely honest with y'all. Like, Megan Thee Stallion actually pulled it off correctly. She did what most black women can't do, and that's not get pregnant by a bunch of different dudes before 30 and then try to slide up on someone like Klay Thompson or Russell Wilson. Now, granted, I'm not a fan of the dudes she's dated in the past, but we got to give Megan Thee Stallion some credit. Most girls that grew up like her or had that backstory or that kind of traumatic experience with both her parents being dead young, a lot of girls like her turn out way worse. Let's be honest. She could be tattooed all over the place, all on her face and all that. Like, she's honestly not that bad. So take that what y'all want. But I mean, let's be real here. Klay Thompson is a thorough dude, and maybe he's the type of dude she could like maybe come to appreciate. She might not appreciate him, but I'm not gonna wish that on them because let's be honest, neither one of them are like in the worst predicament they could be in. Klay Thompson does not have any kids. He did not make a bunch of baby mamas. He's not walking around with his ass hanging out. He's the type of brother I can get down with. Like the way he talks, like the way he carries himself. He's a good basketball player, probably going to retire soon, but he's worth a hell of a lot of money. Megan Thee Stallion's worth a good amount of money. In my opinion, if they do work out, which I would like them to, that's a good chance for a high earning nuclear family for the black community. That's a very good chance for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got some kids in a good situation. As far as I'm concerned, like Klay Thompson would probably be a good dad. He don't got a bunch of kids already. You know what I'm saying? This would be his kid, her kid. They'd be a nuclear black family. Something I think we need more of, especially on the successful end where they got all this money. I would like black kids to be in these situations like Bronny Jr. and all of them. So me personally, I got no issues with the two of them being together if that means that there will be more black kids in nuclear families. If they're going to be two successful black people making a family, I'd rather it be two childless black people who are also very successful. One is successful for a reason I don't really like or enjoy, but she got her money. The other one's successful being a big NBA star. It is what it is. And honestly, I like the standard. She doesn't have any children. She's in good shape. She's cute. She's pretty. She's not actually stupid. I think Megan Thee Stallion is way smarter than she puts herself on to be. And that's honestly how I feel about Glorilla and the other boy. I can't remember his name right now. She ain't got no kids. We see her go to the gym all the time. And she's honestly not that dumb either, in my opinion. It's just played up. And the other one would be Sauce Gardner and Ice Spice. She's cute. She's pretty. She's not really my favorite person to listen to either. I don't really like any of these women as artists, but none of these women got a bunch of baby dads running around. None of these women are out here just, you know what I'm saying? So they made a mess with some dudes they shouldn't be messing with. Glorilla has openly stated the type of dude she want to run around with. But let's be honest, this is a chance for like a nuclear family. Excuse me, this weather got me acting crazy. But I'm honestly not, I don't have an issue with it. The only issue I have with it is kind of like the stir of like, oh, black men just hate seeing black women happy. I think Abby got that fucked up. It's not that black men hate seeing black women happy. The issue is, and she's not going to want to get it. I hope she sees this, and I hope she sees it from a perspective that makes sense. Where it's like, she has stated in some of her videos the type of men that black women mess with, right? And the type of men black women mess with does not make sense to the way black women complain. So if you're going to complain about black men, be honest about the black men you deal with. So I can understand where a lot of brothers is coming from, where she was not messing with anything like Klay Thompson until she knocked on damn near 30. But as I stated, she did it correctly, even if I'm not a big fan of the whole phase or whatever we want to call it. Megan Thee Stallion ain't got no children. She ain't got a bunch of baby daddies. She's not asking him to fix her kids or anything like that. He gets her. He gets her childless. He can go wherever she wants. She can go wherever he wants, whenever they want to. And she doesn't have to find a babysitter, or he doesn't have to drag a fucking car seat with him. So, me personally, I think it's a good thing. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do think it's a good thing. I think if he's going to take her seriously, I hope he doesn't cheat on her or abuse her or switch up on her or anything like that. I hope she actually appreciates who the hell he is. But the way Abby tried to make it seem like it's something, she even slid some colorism in there, like dark skinned black men don't appreciate black women. But I'm not getting into that can of worms. Lady Belay seems to also kind of see this as an issue. I get their side. I get their side of like, it do seem like a lot of these hating ass dudes who probably never touch grass don't want to see black women happy, right? And then there's real like black men who are like, yeah, this ain't that bad of a situation. Let me together. But you can't disregard black men's concerns when you have a brother like Klay Thompson and a woman like Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, now I've seen her, she's been trying to clean up her image a little bit more, and that's good. But all your shit from 2018 to now, we can't like just ignore that. You know what I mean? And so that's where I can kind of get where the brothers is coming from. Again, some of these brothers probably never even touched the sister, probably never even touched grass, but some of these brothers are definitely have, and some of these brothers have rights to feel the way we think. Like we have a right to think the way we think because it just isn't making any sense that a lot of black women are still going this route. Now, but all that being said, I also understand where Abby and Lady Belay are coming from when it's just like we told her to choose better, she chose better, and we still ain't satisfied. See how we complain about black women never being satisfied? We should be satisfied that Megan Thee Stallion showed up better than Sierra did, in my opinion. I think what Sierra did to Russell Wilson is crazy, out of pocket, but if Russell like it, I love it for him. Same thing with Klay Thompson. If he like it, I'll love it for him. But we have to be honest, black men, and say like, damn, man, we kind of drawing. You know what? Let Megan and Klay Thompson do them. I think it's a good thing. But instead, it's like, damn, we turned it into hate real fast. There's some brothers out there that have said, let them be them, which is, I'm happy to see those brothers. But it is something that really needs to be talked about. I think it's something we really gotta like sit down and have a discussion because it's like, do we want Megan Thee Stallion to do better or do we want her to stay in bad relationships? Gotta be honest here. But again, my throwback to that is we're tired of seeing black women do this. And I understand why we're tired, but I also understand why black women are tired because it's like, we're saying one thing, and then when they actually do listen to us, we have an issue with it. So it's like we got to get to a middle ground here where we all just meet in the middle. I don't think we all will, where some of us meet in the middle and we actually do get it. But let's be honest, I got a disdain on Abby's one comment about black men being able to date outside their race and nobody says nothing to them. First of all, that's bullshit. Because black women have been bitching about black men dating outside their race since the late 80s, early 90s. And let's be honest, it's the black men they don't want. But they're complaining about them dating outside their race. So, you want to sit here and say that black women are championed way more than black men for dating outside their race. Black men get the most shit when we date outside our race. Oh, he couldn't handle a black girl. Oh, he hates her mom. Oh, he this, that, and the third. So that's a lot of crap. When black women date outside the race, oh, she was just tired. She can rest now that white men are helping her. Yeah, y'all are treated way different. So cut the crap. And she literally just did a video not that long ago about if black women date outside their race, they're better off. Black women need to leave the community. This is y'all created this community. Y'all do know that, right? Like a good amount of you are responsible for why the community is the way it is. And there are some men who are responsible as well. It isn't just a one-sided thing. So let's just be real here. But both black men and black women have a lot to do to fix this community. And I don't think it should just fall on the men because, oh, woe is me. I think both parties in the black community need to sit down and have this honest discussion. For me, I don't have an issue with black women dating outside their race. I don't have an issue with black men dating outside their race. But what I do have a problem with is when black women date outside their race and they would date a dude they would never let fly if he was black. They let that shit be whatever it is. And my issue with black men when they date outside their race is they kind of tend to tear down sisters. Maybe not completely, but there'd be some back-fisted comments, like some real back-fisted comments. So those are my gripes, you know what I'm saying? Those been my gripes. I've never not had those gripes. But to come out and say that black women are ridiculed for dating outside their race is a goddamn lie. It is a goddamn lie. Black men are criticized for dating outside their race, even though they don't have a lot to pick from, especially baby mama wise, they don't have a lot to pick from. That's why I don't have an issue with Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. She shows up to him. She might have some trauma. She's a traumatized girl. She lost both of her parents young. She's been through the industry and she's been through the dark ends of this industry, sadly, because the industry isn't beautiful. Keep it real funky with you. But also, she came out, in my opinion, better than a lot of them. So we should be more so uplifting Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion because this is what we as a community should want to see more of. Not stepdads just stepping in to fix somebody's shit, but black men and black women coming to each other with a full tank, no fucking baggage, willing to love each other. That's what we should want to see. We should want to see more black nuclear families, especially the wealthy ones. We should want to see that. We should want to see a thriving black family. And I hope they do. I'm not saying they will. This is so early, right? This is so early. But what if this is a good thing? I personally think it's a fine thing. I don't have an issue with it. Anybody who disagrees with me, please say it down below in the comments. I would love to know your issues because it's just, it just is that type of situation. We really can't afford to just be like, we're not about to just deal with her. I mean, I understand why you don't want to. Don't get it fucked up. Like, I get why. But if they gonna be together, let them be together. Let them be. Black men, I think this is one time where like y'all kind of need to chill. Y'all just gotta chill, bro. Like, and I think that's where I'm gonna land the plane because it doesn't add up. But let them be. I don't have a problem with this. I think this is a good thing. I said I'm sticking to it. Some little drafts here and there, but I'm sticking to my guns on this one. I'm looking at the bigger picture and the bigger benefit here, not the past or the long-term detriment. So I hope you guys made it this far. If you like this video, like the video. And if you didn't like the video and subscribe for more because I'll see y'all on the next one. All right. Comment down below and, subscribe.